Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a fun collective reading, what we need to hear from Spirit, from God, from holy angels, and our ancestors. Please remember that time is fluid. Energies can be reversed, and please to remember, if you are new to your spiritual journey, only listen to the audio. Don't focus on the actual physical if you're not properly ready. Also, to understand that what resonates for you, go ahead and take it, receive it, learn from it, grow from it. What you don't resonate with is not for you, okay? So let's go forward. I'm gonna do this fun spread with using the three of my oracles, the Shaman Dream Oracle, the Medicine Woman Oracle, and the Celtic Healing Oracle. We're gonna pull one of each, and then we're gonna do something fun where we clarify something for the higher self, lower self. So here we go. Let's go start with the Medicine Woman. I hope all of you are well in your healing journey. Make sure you're taking that time to reflect on your higher self, whatever those messages are. Remember, there's no other greater goal than to love. Be happy in your soul's purpose. Spirit says split the deck. Yes, Spirit. All right, one card from the Medicine Woman Oracle, please. All right, here we go. Holy Spirit, God, what do we need to hear for the collective's highest message? One card, please. Oh, two came out. Thank you. Oh. So, I'm gonna read what comes out because I always feel like it is important. So this one flipped out. Let's see. Everything's in the reverse here. We got Bear Totem number 15, Gratitude 28, and Spring. Okay, so I'm gonna take Spirit Bear Totem. I feel like that's the most important. That was the card that came out, but it looks like some of my collective is not in gratitude right now. Having a bit of a struggle, and I'm really connecting with the blue here, so it's an emotional thing, so I want to mention that. If you guys are not tapped into your emotions, make sure you take that time to do whatever you find the most meditative. Take a bath, take a walk, journal, sit with yourself. That's very important. And then Spring 23 was in the reverse too. A time for renewal, step into uncharted territory. Yes, the unknown. Okay, some of you are bored and you need something new in your life. The overall message for our Medicine Woman Oracle is number 19, Spirit of Earth. Have faith, you are supported. So make sure that you are following your intuition, okay? So the one that we're gonna read is 15, which comes out to a 6. Bear Totem, retire into your den to find answers. I'm getting a lot of rest and relaxation. It's in the reverse though, so a lot of us are struggling with rest and relaxation. And my life path is the number 6, so this is resonating for me, and that's pretty funny because I struggle sometimes with rest due to prior military ways. And like, all right, let's move on. Let's get the second oracle from the Celtic Healing Oracle. And then we will clarify with the soul's journey for our higher self message and our lower self message, okay? I'm going to just bring more on my table. There we go. Yay. I love this work, guys. It's so fun for me. I'm so proud of myself for answering my calling. all have a spiritual journey, whether you believe it or not. Okay? It's just what you start listening to. Make sure you're listening to the right things. All right. Spirit says, let's go. One card, please. Holy Spirit, ancestors, holy angels, God, Jesus. What do we need to hear for the highest message for my collective that is here today? One card, please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm always, oh, thank you. I'm gonna read what comes out because, oh, thank you. It's always an important message. So let's see. Boar number 17 in the reverse, fearless in conflict. Is that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to read in reverse. Fearless in conflict. Ooh. Okay, this was the one. We got 23, ram horn snake, shape-shifting in the reverse. Okay. And then we had 57, sun god, god of the sky came out. Then 39, undertree, taking root in the other world. Raven 19, truth-telling and prophecy. 46, fairies of mischief and play, the call of laughter. A lot of this is resonating for me. Beautiful. So 7 plus 5 is 12. This is in my soul path here, my north node. The undertree, 12, 12, 12, 10, 10. Wow, 12, 12, 12, 10, 10, guys. Okay, beautiful. So this resonates a lot for me. I'm getting a lot of God protection. I'm taking root in the other worlds. Truth-telling and prophecy. A lot of people are not even believing in this, so you need to believe in that. And the call of laughter. Beautiful. I'm going to put those back. Where did there you go. And then this was in the reverse. Boar, fearless in conflict. So a lot of you, when you're dealing with conflict in your life, you are not leading courageously, and that can happen when you're not taught properly, especially from parents. So make sure you take a healing path, whether it's therapy, whether it's feeling your own emotions and making sure you speak up and stand up for yourself. That's very important, no matter whatever someone else's judgment is on that. Sometimes a lot of people like to control what they think they believe, or projections, that sort of thing. I'm gonna move these over here. Let's get one spirit. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, holy angels, God, Jesus, for the shaman's dream. What does my collective need to hear from this oracle deck? One card, please. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, God, this is your beautiful garden. What is your spirit saying? Split the deck. Yes, Spirit. Oh, thank you. Thank you. A lot of messages for you guys. Thank you. The overall mini mask, the authentic self, beautiful. So let's get the first one that came out. Empty well. All right. And then the second one was Drifter, Moon Maidens, and Stars in the Sky, Limitless Possibility, New Beginnings. Beautiful. So 16, 7, 5, 5, 6, and 11. Beautiful. So a lot of my collective, kind of like yesterday's reading, is just burnt out, not listening, a little bit of stubbornness here. Okay. You guys can see everything beautifully. All right, first we're gonna read Bear Totem for you guys. Let's go into the green, number 15. Bear Totem. Retire into your den to find answers. I am the spirit of the bear. I invite you to retire from the world into your den, to take some time alone. I am the time of dreams, hibernation, and rest. Symbolism. Keeper of the western door, the bear retires into his cave to observe a time for dreams. Once regenerated, he feeds and exercises his great power. His clan is one of leaders and healers. His totem is connected to the earth, and he is respected for his strength and power. He is a born leader. In some traditions, the bear is associated with rites of initiation, aiming to awaken to a new state of consciousness. The bear is the ancestor, and as such, he is venerated. His message: your inner strength is powerful. Remember, whatever you experience, light always shines in the darkness. Dive into yourself. Beautiful. Big, big message here. I like this. When the bear appears in a reading, it is to invite you to take a break, to escape from the world and dive into your den, your interiority. Doubtlessly, you need some rest to renew your energies. There is no point in running around to try to change a situation or move it forward. A great dream slumbers inside you, and it needs silence to emerge. Something new is trying to become a reality. A time out alone is necessary. During that time, you will receive Earth's breath of power, and you will be able to summon your natural leadership once more. Contact your animal guide. Honor your need for inner silence, a time of introspection, and find the answers within yourself. She-Bear Cave Ritual. Call upon the She-Bear spirit guide and plan for some hibernation time with the She-Bear Cave Ritual, called a Taiwa, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, in the Native American tradition, meaning a time of stillness and silence. For an hour, sit in darkness in your room in warmth and coziness with a comforting drink and dried fruit. Take up your drum and enter into your dream space. Let a song dedicated to the she-bear rise up inside you and navigate this in between. Find your path and call its qualities. Let visions come to you. Savor this time of intentional solitude. To close the ritual, say a prayer of gratitude and thank the spirit of the she-bear. In your notebook, write down the messages you have received. You can also find a spot in nature for this ritual or go for a short retreat. Beautiful. So this is telling me a lot of you are just not connected with self. You're struggling with this, and this is difficult when we are in the matrix, when you work especially an 8+ hour job and we're trying to do 3D matrix earthly things. It's difficult to just be connected with self. And I do want to speak on this. I was feeling this really heavily for myself earlier today. My crown chakra was extremely off, and I had to just go out in nature and deep breathe. So something's telling me that there's some in my collective that really need to be out in nature for reconnection, renewal, resetting. So go ahead, if you guys are interested more in diving deeper on this She Bear Cave ritual, definitely do it. Do it with me this weekend. That would be so, so fun. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify. 23, ram horn snake shape shifting. Let's see what we need to hear. Ram horn snake shape shifting, invoking shape shifting. The ram horn snake is the Celt symbol for shape shifting. The snake's form, consciousness, and actions shift spontaneously. Adorned with the powerful curling horns of the ram horn snake unites the vigor and strength of the ram and the regenerative and healing powers of the snake. The ram horn snake shapeshifts to meet circumstances as they change. With this card, you are urged to bring shape-shifting to some aspect of your daily life. I'm getting a lot more of the snake part, the healing. Something's not regenerating for you guys. A present situation may invite a change in attitude or action, or a rearrangement of relationships, activities, plans, or details. Depending on the situation, the changes may be crucial to many people or subtle and perceivable only to you. By sensing the opportune moment, spontaneous shifts in action, consciousness, and outward appearance may occur quickly and effortlessly. Making the same change later may require more time and effort. By shapeshifting now, you will also strengthen your capacity to shapeshift when the right circumstances occur in the future. In time, you may develop the skill of shapeshifting too. From a spiritual perspective, from time to time, the boundaries between the realms of this middle world and the spirit world become thin. In these times, the animals and plants around you may become your expert teachers, signaling to you when to shapeshift. Beautiful. So I'm also getting that a lot of us are struggling with just knowing self. I'm also getting stubbornness here, but then the regeneration, what was it? Making the same change later may require more time and effort. So if you are feeling like you're just running ragged, you need to do exactly what the first card said coming out. You need to just reconnect, stop. Energies are low here. That's what I'm getting the biggest. Let's go into empty well, time to replenish. 16. Nothing here, time to replenish, diminishing yourself for another. The empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry, and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. So something about your guys' gut. You're not listening to your gut, guys. Okay? If you feel in your gut something's not right, if you're feeling that you've done this before, you know better, listen to that, okay? It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have received. You have experienced, and let spirit guide you to your next destination. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something, or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results you want. There is a lack of reciprocity of give and take. The empty well tells you that it is time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to react or respond to them, as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. Your shadows are projections that are confusing your reality. You may have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from the well. But you cannot dig yourself out of this hole, and remember that there is no water to be found in that well. Receive the empty well as a gift and surrender, guys, okay? Do not exert your energy and waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the road. Follow the watercourse way and the aquifers that run deep in the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. You can find these underground streams, these rich natural resources in the subterranean depths of your own heart. Okay, so Spirit's saying stop messing with the low vibing things of your life. And if you guys are struggling with understanding what's a high vibe, what's a low vibe, it's very simple. It goes off of feeling. So for example, joy. When you, let's say, get a gift from someone from work and you weren't expecting it and it gives you a really good feeling, that's a high vibe, okay? When you get a ticket from a police officer, that projection from the Matrix can give you a low vibe. So just paying attention to what does happen, what does come and receive, but making sure that you're not absorbing. So since all of these are in the reverse, it's also telling me that my collective is struggling and we're not stopping. And that kind of is getting me, there's correlation because of the new year here. We're already in January, it's a new year. A lot of us are maybe pushing too hard to just see results, and that's where we're having the disconnect with spirit, disconnect with regeneration, disconnect with the higher self. So we're gonna move on and we're gonna clarify with the bear totem here. We're gonna get a message from the soul's journey. What do we need to learn from our lower self with this card? What do we need to learn for our higher self, and same for the other two, okay? All right, Spirit, I'm gonna give 3 good shuffles here. And I really like, Spirit, how this is resonating with me as well. And remember, guys, if you are watching a tarot reader and they're just saying, you need to change, remember, whatever a reader gets, that's for them too, okay? I want you to understand that. I don't know if everybody knows that fact. All right, Spirit, let's go ahead and have some fun. Give me a clarifying card for Bear Totem for my collective's lower self. What do we need to kind of work through in the soul's journey for the Bear Totem? Retire into your den to find answers for the lower self, Spirit. We can learn and grow. One card for the lower self, Holy Spirit, God, ancestors, angels. What does the collective need to hear or need to know to have the focus on? Sorry, my camera shut off. Let's continue. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors. What is the one card we need to see for focus for my collective's lower self? Thank you. Fell under the table. What is it? Success in the reverse. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I just said this in the beginning. Remember, guys. Oh, that's speaking heavy on me. Okay. A lot of you are not even loving yourself. Oh, I'm getting a lot of sad energy now. So you must know what success is for you, and for your soul's journey, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And remember, I think this is what's kind of sad. We all knew this when we were young. We all knew this when we were 4, when we were 1, 2, 3, 4, till we were 10. We all knew this until you were first met, you know, remember your first lovers in life are your parents. So please look at those love roots, because it's telling me that there's some projections. See these like interferences here? There's some projections that have infiltrated in your love roots. So retire, take that step back into your home, turn the lights off, only use candlelight, kind of like go back into like an old time setting, no TV, no phones, and have kind of like a old times weekend. That would be really, really fun. Because the way we're projected on is we're told success is something different. Success is something attached with money, and that's very much incorrect within our souls, within our journey with God. Okay, so it's telling me my collective is definitely struggling in their lower selves with this goal. So this can be your first step, beautiful lovelies, is there is no greater goal than to love, and that's on all aspects, internally with yourself and externally with others, and on those 4 pillars: spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. If you don't emotionally love yourself, or even started that journey route, boom, there, I gave you somewhere to start. Same thing for your mental. If you are not taking care of your mind to keep it sharp, to keep it on a straight, positive path, then boom, that's where you can start here too. Same thing with physical. If you guys are just sitting on your butt and you're letting your body waste away, that is another way you can start bringing love into the body, by using your hands. That's one way. Say it with your mouth, your words. I love you, brain. I love you, heart. Okay? Something's speaking to me also on the spiritual here, since we're not properly connected with self. Learn to speak positively with your own spirit, okay? And spirit is kind of like an aura bubble that's around your body, always helping to guide you, even though your ego might choose alcohol, your ego might choose cigarettes, your ego might choose money. Spirit's gonna direct you with your eyes for connection to your higher self, okay? So let's get the message, Spirit, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, God, Jesus, for the bear totem. What does the collective need to focus on to reach their higher self at this time? For retire into your den to find answers. And this card, this clarifier card, will be for your higher self, collective. Okay. One card, Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What does the collective need to hear for their soul, their higher self? One card, please. Spirit saying shuffle. That was really big, and since this is the first one, yay, I'm happy to help tremendously. Remember, there is no other greater goal than to love. Okay, that's the biggest goal, not other goals like materials. One more card, please, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, for everybody's higher self. Thank you. Now you're speaking. All right, so indecision came out. We're going to take it, but then also trust in the reverse and love in the reverse came out. I'm going to just speak on those quickly. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Boom. That's also connecting with If you're not connected with your spirit, you're not connected with your intuition. Okay? So in order to get to your higher self, you need to properly be making decisions appropriately. Okay? And since Spirit also threw out trust in the reverse, love in the reverse, I accept that my inner voice, intuition, will always guide me correctly. Okay? So you don't trust yourselves, guys. And love in the reverse, I commit to the practice and seeing the good in all things. Collective, I love you guys so much. Make sure you love yourself, okay? This is your message today. If you are seeing this, this is meant for you, okay? So take this time to always come back to this video and keep doing your inner healing, growing work for your shadow and grow. Remember, success was for seeing our lower selves. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, so that needs to be a focus to heal out of that. Indecision, I use my intuition in all aspects of life, so your higher selves are wanting you to listen to your intuition, and the step to get there is your bear totem, okay? Take the time out on a weekend to go into older times, step away from the distractions, step away from the mobile phones, step away from the TV, the computer, everything that's distracting you from God, spirit. Get into a more simpler, lifestyle, okay? Because that's just easier on us, all right? Let's go ahead and clarify. I'm gonna move this right here. Ram horn snake, number 23, shape-shifting. All right, Spirit, can we get one card for the collective, for everybody's lower self? What do they need to look at? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, God, Jesus. What does the lower self in my collective need to be looking at so that we can see and learn and grow? Holy Spirit, holy angels, God, Jesus. What does the collective's lower self need to understand on the soul's journey to you? Oh, beautiful. We've got abundance. Okay. So your lower selves, guys, is wanting you to focus on the abundance piece. Wow, and this is connecting me to my reading, the past reading. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So in a beautiful way, your shadow aspects, your lower self, is even craving you to want to look at this and know that you can get something better. And you're going to get that with that snake. That was the one that I was reading. The stubbornness is there. The horns are there, but the regeneration, the healing of the snake powers, the renewal energy, clearing energy out, that's not there. Because once you clear your energy, once you heal yourself, you will get to being limitless. Okay? Beautiful message. I love that. And I hope that helps you out, guys. Okay? Let's go get what the higher self needs. Holy Spirit, angels, holy angels, ancestors, God. What does my collective need to understand for the ram horn snake from the Soul's Journey deck for their higher selves? What is the biggest message that they are wanting from their higher selves, Spirit? Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, God. Oh, I felt you there. What do they need to hear? Split the deck? Yes. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels, holy angels, ancestors, God. What does your collective need to hear for their higher selves, for the ram Horn snake shape-shifting. What do they need to hear and focus on? Holy Spirit, one card, please. Oh, thank you. Fear is in the reverse. I realize that I can't read backwards. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Wow. A lot of you need to focus on your love healing. Fear is in the reverse. Okay. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I am getting a lot of my collective is just not even wanting to look at this, and that's very sad. And really, you need to hear this truth from me. That's your ego talking, guys. And if a lot of you are saying right now, yeah, right, oh, come on, I hear you guys. That's your ego, sweetheart. And your higher selves is wanting you to face your fears in the energy of love. Aww. Okay, for the ones that get it, go ahead and focus on this for your higher self, okay? Heal that piece in you, heal that root. You can do it. I'm here to support you, and you always have this message timelessly for you, okay? I love you, collective. I'm always here for you. All right, let's go into the last one. Oop, I love how it happens like that. A time to replenish the empty well, number 16, which is a 7. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, what does my collective need to hear for their lower selves to focus on from the Soul's Journey deck? Dear God. Oh, thank you. Blame came out in the struggle position. But we will keep it upright. All right, your lower selves, everybody, is having blame from the empty well here. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Okay, so since it came out in the struggle position, and I'm going to keep it upright here, but I'm going to explain it it's telling me my collective is like half and half. Some of you are accepting responsibility for your well-being and taking accountability in that. Some of you are wanting, it's like the ego wants to blame others, the government, the parents, the siblings, the people that have done you wrong, exes. Stop doing that, okay? Your lower self wants you to just accept what has happened to you in an essence of surrender, okay? So that's a very big piece for your lower self to understand. So since, let's speak on the other side that's in blaming others or just being very stubborn on wanting to blame others, not really letting go. If you're holding on to grudges from exes, that sort of thing, you need to surrender. Surrender everything. Surrender what hurts you. Surrender all that pain. Remember, pain is actually a good thing that can help you. For something, I'm getting a lot of like Holocaust energy here. So remember, they had to accept pain from a situation that they were forced into, those camps, and they had to accept it whether they liked it or not. They were confined there, and they didn't blame. They just banded together. They kind of in a way knew their fate, all right? But remember, you need to accept and surrender to what is happening in your reality. Okay? All right, Holy Spirit, ancestors, whew, heavy energy, spirit team, God, what is the message for the higher self for the empty well to clarify what we need to focus on? Time to replenish. Spirit saying shuffle, please. Yes, Spirit. One more. One card to help the collective's focus for their higher self, for empty well, time to replenish. One card, please. Holy Spirit, holy angels, God, spirit team, what can we give to the collective for focus on their higher self, to get them to their higher selves? One card, please. Holy Spirit, holy angels, God. Yes, I'm with you, God. Yes, I'm with you, Spirit. One card, please, for my collective, for the focus of their higher self. What does your collective, God, need to hear for your higher selves? Thank you. Worry, and it's upright. Hold on. Can you guys see all right? I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Beautiful. Your higher selves want you to know, no matter how low you can get, you still don't need to worry. And if you guys are somehow worrying, you need to give that to God. You need to give that worry to Jesus. If you're worrying about, I gotta pay rent next month, I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, pray to God every day. Give it to God and he will show up for you. Remember, it's all about you and believing in yourself and believing that you can do it, believing that you can give up things if that helps, okay? So your higher selves want you to really know that you don't have to worry, because with worry, I am learning that worry does not change any kind of outcome for self, okay? So learn that. Let's get the overall message. Love in the reverse. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. And that already kind of came out with Spirit here. Remember, there is no greater goal than to love, guys. Love is the highest vibing energy that there is. Excuse me, unconditional love. If there's a love out here with conditions, it is not the way. Meaning, if you're gonna love someone in order to get something, that is love with conditions. Got it? You need to make sure that you're testing your resolve in order to love, okay? To get to that greatest goal. All right, guys, this is today's message. I hope you enjoyed it. I very much did. The ones that really want to come back and focus on one at a time, do it. I encourage you. I challenge you. I love you all, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.